I know, it's surprising I actually went live for once. Hang on, I'm gonna have to disappear for a second. I don't know if I actually disappeared or not. Like, I need to, like, adjust something in the settings. Really quickly. What the hell is it? Hang on. Oh my god. Where is it? Try this live is like. Alright, then. I'll deal with it later then. I don't know. Alright, so I'm making dinner right now. It's like 10 o'clock p.m. I'll make myself some dinner right now. I'm making like a little pizza. It's like a little bit of a struggle meal, but I'm making it tonight because, like, yeah. Here we're cooking on stream, yes, sir. That actually came on. Wow. No one's here yet. Let's go. Alright, so this goes in the oven for 8 minutes. This goes in the oven for 8 minutes. Alright. Put this in the oven for 8 minutes then. That's what I remember at least. Last time I cooked this was like Tuesday. Alright. There it goes. Alright, so while it's cooking, yeah, we're doing this live. I'm gonna check something real quick. I don't know if I'll disappear for a second or not. So, what the hell is this? But why is it not appearing? I guess we know. Alright, we should be back. I don't know. Alright. There's the invite link if anyone wants to go up out of the chat. I wonder if, like, no, there's nothing. You don't think it's there? No. Nope, doesn't exist. On the wall, at least. Alright. So, yeah. The iced tea here? No, it's not. Looks like I have to make a Powerade. Which I don't really have an issue with it, but, like, yeah. Alright. Well, 4,000 hours won't happen if no one comes on here. Because you don't get no watch hours, bro. Watch. Like, apparently live streams, like, add up, like, really quickly, but, like, what my experience has been, since for the most part I don't do lives, has been, like, trash. That's what it's been. Yeah, it's just petting my cat. You wanna, hang on, like that. You're not going outside. Are you leaving or not, cat? Make the cat leave. Let's go. Alright, 5 minutes on the clock until my pizza's ready to apply toppings to, and then it's another 7 minutes in the oven, and then we're done. All right. Let me see. What do we have in here? We can go for like 3.5 hours. I'll try. I will try to go for 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours probably. I don't know if anyone will stay for that, but I'll try. I mean, like, it would be insanely late at night. So, yeah, unfortunately, it wouldn't really be the best if I, like, did that. But I'll try. I'll go at least for, like, midnight. So I'll go for at least 2 hours. I don't know the noties were sent out for this one, because, my experience is, like, they never send out the noties. Like, actually, like, the people that actually want the noties, they never get them. People, when they least expect to actually get the noties. It's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. Yeah. No one in the chat. Let's go. All right, so there's 4 minutes left on the clock. What's going on, Big Feathers Farm? What's up? We're cooking dinner in here tonight because it's like 10 o'clock right now, and the dogs ate my dinner. Let's go. I don't know what to say. Well, I had most of it. My dog ate the rest of it. That was like 6:30. So it's been a couple hours. So I'm making a quick little struggle meal right now. If anyone rewinds the start of the stream, they'll be able to hear the loud bang that like the pizza thing made when I was like knocking it out of the container. Yep, very cool. I don't know if you'll be able to stay for the whole chat because this chat is going to go for at least 2 or 3 hours. I wish I could go for 4 hours, but I will have to start it much earlier. But don't worry, hypathons will begin soon, and those will last for like 7 hours, 8 hours. If you're wondering if I'll ever do one, yes, it will come eventually, before the end of the summer, before the end of the month. If I can find a night that works best, and I can get all the food ready in time, like I'd have to have dinner at like 5 if I want to do a hypathon. But I could probably do it somehow, in some possible way, to be able to do that. All right. Well, why am I talking quietly? Well, there's 3 minutes left before I get to take the crust out of the oven, and then it's all. How long do you think it'll take? If I do like really, 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 really long lives every day for a month, then that'll probably contribute to like 80% of the watch hours. So if I can do like live streams like 2 to 4 hours every day for a while, then it would probably be like by like early August. If I were to keep doing the double daily uploads and stream as often as I can, maybe by like September, October. So at least 3 to 6 months is what I'm predicting. You see, now I used to say that like it would be impossible to get the hours, but now I'm starting to like trust myself and believing that I can get the hours one day. Soon. It'll happen. And when it does happen, I'll make it a pretty big deal. Yeah, it is a massive commitment to do a long live stream. Doing live streams is already a long commitment in and of itself. Like you have to sit down and look at a screen for a while. But what I do is I'm on my phone right now, so like I'm just walking around in my kitchen. Like, yeah, it's a lot cooler when you have something like that. I might just turn on the AC in here if it gets too hot in here. It's been scorching all day with like the rain and stuff. Like we had like 1.5 inches of rain today, and it's just been scorching. The chickens don't really like it, unfortunately. The duck does, though. So yeah, I think the duck will probably enjoy like wet ponds and stuff. But she would have enjoyed it a lot more if her fellow ducks were still alive. Yeah. I haven't heard back from the day. I'm like going to like a different school next year because like the current one, like it's like weird. I don't go back until like I think it's like last time I heard it was like August 23rd or something like that. But that's like a rumor. Some people say it's like September something, like September 5th after Labor Day weekend. I've heard as early as August 23rd. I've heard as late as September 5th or something like that. I don't remember. What's going on, Rita's Roost? Yeah, August 1st is really early. I think you're probably down south. Because up here in the north, we don't get AC in the schools, man. The best you get in the school is like, like you get like the AC units and that's it. Like the small, you don't get like AC units. You get like the small ACs you have in your house if like you don't have like a unit. that's what we have. So right now, 27 seconds until my pizza crust is ready. And then you might be able to watch me apply the toppings, if I can be able to set this phone up correctly. So, let me see, can I do this? Like, hang on. If I do this, I'll be showing, like, the top of my face. It's like, yeah. Although, like, I'll show you what it looks like in the end, though, so. Right, there's the oven. I need to apply the oven glove. As protection. Yeah. Tennessee. I'm in Connecticut, bro. I'm in, like, the most boring state in the entire U.S. There's not a lot that happens over here. Oh my god. A lot of heat blasting in my eyes. Alright. Let's try to not apply this much sauce this time. Alright. So, a little bit on the top. There's definitely plenty of sauce in here. Alright. Oh god, that was a jump. It just like... Oh god, yeah. Here's like... I don't think anyone cares about that state. Like, I know some people that live there, but like, other than that, like, no one really lives in that state. Like, to be honest, like, I've seen like... I think like 11 million people live in that state or something like that. I don't remember, to be honest. It was something like 10 or 11 million. And while it's a really good state for like... So you're in West Central Arkansas. I'm in Northwest Connecticut. Like, literally the corner. Like, the corner of the state. It's really cool over here. There's hills. It's like pretty cool. It's not like picturesque or anything, but like it's definitely something. Alright, now we apply the cheese. We apply the cheese for pizza. Alright. And once it's done, we put it in the oven for... Yeah. I want to like move to Arkansas. Like everyone's moving to Arkansas right now. I swear. Like we had Old Man King Homestead move down to Arkansas, and there's a lot of other people that have been moving down to Arkansas recently. To be honest, I kind of want to move down here in like 9 or 10 years. I definitely want to move south. That's one thing I want to do in the future is move south. But like that will be like a long time. So I can get out of the winters. The winters are kind of annoying. Like we get like feet of snow. Unless it was like this winter, then you get a lot of snow here. Like I think they got more snow in like North Carolina than they did here or something like that. It was crazy. Alright. That's for 7 minutes. Alright, so the pizza's now in the oven. Now I can talk to the chat again. Yeah. Right. So 5 inches of snow here. If you get this winter, if we just got a dusting of snow, which is like a 1/4 of an inch, we'd be really good. It would be that would be like it. Like to be honest, 5 inches of snow here is enough to cancel school, or at least if it happens, like we have this like schools in the Northeast do like this like really weird thing where like it has to like do with like the lineup of the buses, and if your buses go to a separate school, that determines if like you have a 2-hour delay, or 3-hour delay, or a 90-minute delay, or just no school altogether. We had one 2-hour delay and 1 cancellation for the entire year. Typically, we get between like 6 and 12 delays and 3 and 6 cancellations. This year we got 1. And we get a lot of snow here too. Like if we get like a foot of snow, we'd be happy. But right now, it's warm as it could possibly be out there. So yeah, that's good though. That's good. There's a lot of bugs out there right now. So yeah. I'm going into 10th. I'm going into 10th next year. Yeah. Might not sound like it, but I am. It's pretty cool. Like, it's crazy. But like, it's happening finally. Let's go. I know it's crazy. Heat and humidity is off. Yeah. Tornado Alley is like not really cool. I don't like Tornado Alley that much. Like, yeah, it's really like it's a really good hotspot to look at tornadoes, but I prefer to look at tornadoes from a screen than look at them like in real life. And they're in like the perfect like zone for like the way like the weather pattern set up there. It's like crazy. So yeah. Like, it's actually kind of crazy how, like, it sets up down there. I would... Like, yeah, that's one of the worst things about moving to the south is you have to deal with, like, warm weather activities like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I at least try to be mature. Yeah. There's some times when I'm not, but, like, I try to at least. On the channel. 100% I'd be mature on the channel. But, like, outside of the channel, not really. Yeah. Alright. I'll see you later then. I'll see if I can do a live tomorrow. I'll probably do a live about chickens, probably. Alright. We're gonna go down to like 0 or 1%. I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't really care. Because I'll just keep cooking the pizza. There's just 4 minutes left on the clock before the pizza's like completely done. And yeah. That's it. That's all there is about it. Just 3 minutes until we're done. I'm gonna put this stuff in the fridge, so I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I'm 100% a Christian, bro. Like, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I'd say I am. A lot of people don't talk about that, but I say I'm 100%. Yeah. All right. Just like 2 minutes left before. I completely agree. Yep. That is true. Oh my god, bro. It sounds like I'm like faking it, but no, that's actually true, though. I agree. He's for the win. Respect. Oh my god. What? I didn't know it worked. I didn't know it worked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. You're mistaken. Stop spamming. I never set the Nightbot up, though. Like, I set it up, but like it didn't work for a while. I wonder if I typed like 92 in the chat, it'll let you. It's like I set it up to do that a while ago, but like I don't remember. 92. Let's see. Does this work? Does this work? I doubt it will, but let's see. Does it work? Does it work? I'm sorry that happened. All right, 92 in the chat. Does this work? It doesn't. Let's go. Ow. There's cups like everywhere right now. I just stuffed my toe on some cups. All right. Just 1 minute on the clock and then we're done. All right, so it doesn't work. That's all I needed to know. I don't know, like, one. Yeah, like you could just be like typing in like anything in the chat. Like you could type like 4 months. I think I have to like set it up to like. Hang on, I'm gonna give you a mod really quickly. I'm gonna like, hang on, give me a second. Oh my god, I'm sorry, bro. There you go. That should work now. I'm on my phone right now, so I can't really disable all the commands. But well, 92 doesn't work. That's the only mistake I set up. I timed you after 5 seconds. Hang on. I'm gonna put user in timeout. Let's go. It's in timeout. All right. I'll see. No, eat that, Nightbot. I got you. All right. See you tomorrow then. Yep. Eat that, Nightbot. That's rough. Oh, the pizza's almost ready. Just give it like 20 seconds. Then we'll be done. Cool. I'll show you the finished product in a minute. I literally forgot to show you before I put it in the oven. That's cool. All right, oven glove. We need to. I just dropped it on the floor. Let's go. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. All right. It's done. It's done. So, let me show you. Let me show you guys. There we go. It's done. Oh, what? I didn't turn on the camera. Let's go. There we go. Now it's done. You see it. Hopefully. It is 100% like a script for me. Let's go. All right. This one should be easier to cut, right? Hopefully. It should be easier to cut. But where's the... I haven't seen the pizza cutter in like days. Oh, it's in the drawer below. It's the exact drawer that should be in. But, you know, nothing's looking at it. All right. Got it. So this should be easier to cut through since there's no, like, you know, like, so there's like less sauce. And like, typically, if like we're having like issues like cutting through it, you need to add less sauce to the pizza. That's the number one thing that you need to do. There you go. Now I'm gonna see if I have enough Powerade sugar. I just ran into a wall. Yes, I just ran into a wall. All right, is there enough to make 1 cup? Is there enough? Let's see. That is enough. Good. I can make 1 whole cup of beer. If I've been calling it Powerade, bro, that's crazy. It's one way to not get sponsorships. All right. This will take a little bit. Right, in 1, that's 1, and then quarter. There we go. That's all. There's no sugar left or whatever this is. I don't know. It's done. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. I need. There we go. This is gonna hurt my ears. Nails on a chalkboard. Crazy. At least we have our. Oh. Alright. So let me grab my plate. Alright. We just apply a piece or two to it. Alright. Here we go. So we got our pizza. We got the pizza. Let's go. That could definitely be a bit more sweet. Like, yeah. I could 100% use some sugar. This, on the other hand, pizza. Definitely better. I like it. Alright, so I just had the pizza. It's pretty good. Oh my god, I'm gonna add some sugar to this. Well, looks like that's not, but we're gonna have to do it. Alright. Wish I had my iced tea, but I don't. So you know what? I'll make myself some iced tea. Or just some water. I don't know. I'll probably just make myself some water. This is pretty good, actually. Better than it typically is. That's pretty good, yeah. Good. No, I completely missed that that existed. I completely missed that. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. Like, seriously. I'm sorry, I just like noticed something existed in here that I thought didn't exist. Because I was clicking the wrong buttons. Sorry about that. That was crazy. The internet went out for a second. I think this is good if I just stir it, right? Oh, I found a spoon. That's good. All right, there you go. I stirred it. That should be better a bit, possibly. Oh, yeah, that was way better. That's good. All right. We've been doing this for 27 minutes. What? Hold up. What? We've been doing this for like 27 minutes? How long? Oh my god. I like that no one's here, bro. Yeah, I'm like having like my dinner right now, bro. Like seriously. Mm. It's like, yeah, it's been like raining all day today. It's crazy. I mean, like it's a summer in the Northeast. What do you expect? Like, there not to be any rain? There's got to be some rain, even if the rain amount is like minimal. All right. So, yeah. Well, so yeah. Well, I'm gonna put that down there at the bottom of the screen. All right. I think we're good now. I did not realize how repetitive this would get. Yeah, it's crazy. We have like one person right now. Let's go. All right. I have to put that at the bottom of the screen for like obvious reasons. We should really use. I should really like put some oil on these pans. Like, actually, these pans actually need some oil on them. Next time I cook pizza on stream, I'm gonna add oil to these pans. Because like, I don't know if you guys know, but like adding oil to pans helps a little bit with like, because like this is like non-stick and it's annoying. Oh my god, bro. All right, there we go. I got it. Oh, what is this on? Oh, what? It's in the comments. Hang on. What's going on, Rebecca? Touched by Yona? Yeah, I'm gonna like. I haven't posted that in a while. I'm gonna post the invite link in the chat because I think it's been a while, right? Yep. There it is. If anyone wants to hop up on the panel, there it is. All right, so yeah, well, it's like getting repetitive to walk around. I'm gonna sit down. So, is anything going on with any of y'all in the chat or something? I don't know. I'm just trying to keep like stream live. Bad or no? I mean, to be honest, I don't know. Oh my god, I just typed in some random hex code and I got like a really cool outcome. That's cool. Alright. I'm gonna finish up this one slice of pizza and probably like go outside, right? Here, yeah. I'm going outside though. Even though it's really muggy out. Right. It's pretty muggy out here, so yeah, I'm going out. Perfect weather to be outside though. All we gotta do is pray that we don't get the battery life sucked out of this thing, because like that's how phones work. It's like whenever you do a live, it gets the battery life sucked out of it. Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, now we're outside. I could probably walk around a little bit more freely. So yeah, it is like cloudy as hell over here. Like you can't see anything. It's crazy. So yeah, I don't know if that's for anyone else, but like it's also like really foggy over here too. Like the fog's been here ever since the rain moved out at like 11. So yeah, we've been doing for like 34 minutes. I don't really know if I can really do a 4-hour stream. I might be able to do a 1-hour stream, like that's a guarantee. 2 hours might be pushing it. 3 hours is not going to happen. I'm sorry, but that's not going to be the case. Unless like I really put in some dedication. Oh, you're busy. That's cool. Unless like I really put in some dedication, there is no way I'll be able to make it to 3 hours. Like I made it to 3 hours on a chat before, but like that was only once, and that was because there was like 2 other people in the panel that were there for a lot of the stream. But at least I can now be on these streams a bit more often. Like yeah, it's been a little while since I've done an actual chat. And like when I do like these random pop-up chats every now and then, like they last for a long time. That's at least my goal, is for like one day to have a chat last for longer than 25 minutes. So yeah. Bro, it's so humid out here. It literally feels like it's like literally feels like the air is moving. That's how humid it is right now. It's like also like bad too. Like you can like basically like sort of like I don't really want to say like like it hurts like your ability to breathe. But, like for some people it does. For me it doesn't. It just like feels like annoying. It's a little bit hard to breathe though. But that's also due in point to the wildfire smoke. So yeah, it's also been really smoky over here. Like the last like couple of days, we've had air quality alerts after air quality alerts after air quality indexes being like 160 for a short period of time. That's bad. I'm not typically that prone to bad air, but like when it's like wildfire smoke, oh yeah, get me inside. So yeah, I'm probably gonna head back in. Like yeah, at this point, there's like not really much I can do out here. Just like watch like the air and pray that like the humidity doesn't rise. All right. Smells like someone cooked cookies while I was like outside, but like that's what it kind of smells like. Not gonna lie. I just found the AC. It's literally 76 degrees in here. I'm gonna bring this down to like 68, so that way I like cool off quicker in here. Okay, so it's now down to 68 degrees. Hopefully it'll get down quick enough. So yeah, there's not really much I can do at this point, but with the AC on and a lighter shirt on, it should be better to be inside for longer. A little bit, maybe. If we get some people in the chat, obviously, then it would be like way easier to like, be able to be in the chat, sort of. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can change the thumbnail on this. I don't want to see if I can do that. Yeah, because like I haven't been able to do that. It seems kind of annoying. So I'm gonna see. Nope, looks like I can't. I'm gonna see if I can go to YouTube Studio though. I have to do this on stream right now. No branding. I don't remember where I found the live stream button. Yeah, like actually halfway there to 3,000 hours is crazy. I did not at all realize that we were like halfway to 3K hours. Like what? Since when were we that close to reaching 3,000 hours? But that is an extraordinarily low amount of hours for a channel my size. Mostly because like I did like the shorts game for a while, and shorts game apparently affects people's channels. For me, it affected the performance of my long form videos because I don't get like any returning viewers on them. I mean, like yeah, definitely improved since the start of May when I started doing long videos again. Like during that time, I'll get like just like my base supporters. Now I'll have like a couple long videos every now and then that can pull 1 or 2 new subscribers, and also a couple times I'll get them recommended. But for the most part, they stay in the base. I just need more subscribers in my long videos, and that's it. Because like they keep on changing the damn algorithms, and it's like actually annoying. Or I could just be poorly judging the fact that they're not actually changing the algorithms. I just suck. So yeah. That second one's more likely the answer, though. 40 minutes on the chat. That's crazy. It's actually hot. And I'm not going to stand in front of the AC for the whole time. Like, yeah, the temperature isn't even go down yet, but it's been like 5 minutes since I cranked down the AC. So yeah. I'm gonna try to do a live maybe about like once every day this week. By the way, about the live trivia tournament. That never happened. But it will happen. Hopefully this Wednesday. If I do a live on Wednesday, it's either because I have like nothing to do, and I just want to do a quick little public stream, I'm gonna test something out, or it's a trivia tournament. Like, to be honest, I'd love to do another trivia tournament. Like, that was fun. I just need a co-host for that one. Like, the trivia tournament, man, that was a lot of fun. And one time I did it. Then I did that one Thursday night stream. Then I did the New Year's stream. And then I was just done with streaming. And past that point, there was like no more streaming for me for like at least a couple months. And now I'm trying to get back into the game of streaming. Like I did a stream on Tuesday. I mean, I did skip Thursday night live discussion, but like I had stuff to do on Thursday. Like, you know, attempting to film a video dedicated to all the chickens that unfortunately passed away. I'll try to get that out tomorrow, possibly. Crazy. All right. So I don't know what to really do at this point. If anyone's still hopping in the chat, all right, I need to stop saying hop into the chat because that makes people more tempted to not click it. I just like dropping in the chat casually every now and then, but I don't force people to go up. Obviously, it's just like personal choice. I like going up to support my favorite creators, and yeah, that's what I do a lot. I try to support as much people as possible. Yeah, I got someone in here. Who's in here? Hey, what's up? Hang on, add. Oh, I forgot.
Hi.
It takes a while to add to the chat. What's going on? Oh my god, I did not realize I had my volume up. What's going on? I have like never heard of you for like the last like 3 weeks. It's crazy.
I've been living my life, having a terrible sleep schedule, and existing for the most part. But
I mean, that's kind of me too. Like, I've been like going to bed at like 2 in the morning and like waking up at like 11:30. But like,
guess what? I went to bed at 6 in the morning today, and woke up at 4 in the afternoon.
I've never seen past 2:30 a.m. That's the worst it's been. It's like 2:30, and past that point, nothing. I've never really stayed up very, very late, but I've always like slept in. That's me. That's 100% me.
You got the better sleep schedule. Well, my sleep schedule is an absolute train wreck.
I thought my sleep schedule was bad. Yeah, but turns out there's always someone who has a worse sleep schedule than you, and there's probably someone that has a worse sleep schedule than you.
I uploaded 2 videos.
I think I saw one. I don't remember the other though.
But yeah, I uploaded 2 new videos, so my channel is not dead. Just so literally anybody knows, it's not dead. It's not murdered. Yeah. It's alive.
I mean, like I finally had like the first month since like December where I got over 100 subscribers in a month. It's been like so long since I've actually had over 100 in 1 month. I feel like I finally got that again. Took a while to get back to that standing point though, but I got back to it this month.
So I have a blue rubber duck.
Oh, cool.
And it is a very nice blue rubber duck that I got from a claw machine.
That's cool. I haven't been really, it's like a lot of places this summer. I've just been in my room all day. And also just like sitting in front of the air conditioning all day.
I think I'm going to a movie on Wednesday and Essex Steam Train and Riverboat on Friday. And I think the movie we're going to see is Elemental. I sure am excited. Totally.
I have
totally
never,
not being sarcastic.
I think the last time I saw a movie was like April of 2022. Since then, like movies have been like kind of mediocre. Like, yeah. Like, movie quality's just been, like, dropping recently for some reason. I don't know. And that might just be me. I don't know.
Pixar's movie quality went down, but DreamWorks' movie quality,
it's definitely
went way up.
There's just been, like, not a lot of, like, movies that I've been able to see recently. And it's also because of, like, my effed up sleep schedule, too. Like, that's also playing into a part of it. Like, I'm waking up at 11 a.m. at this point. But this morning, I was finally able to wake up at, like, 6:45 for once. It was crazy, but I finally managed to wake up at 6:45. Took a while, though. And I didn't think it was 6:45, so that's why I woke up so early this morning. But yeah, that's probably why, like, my upload schedule has been bad. And the fact that my camera also went missing. But I found it, so we're back. What happened? Yeah. Something happened.
Prepared my voice there. So, just a little announcement. I'm going to log in, so I may be off the stream for a little bit.
Yeah, like, we dropped out of the stream. I don't know if I clicked something or not, but, like, I'm on my phone, so, like,
it probably won't be too long of a login session. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. Alright, so I don't know how long I'll keep doing this for. It's been like 45 minutes since I started the chat, and there's been like 2 people that came in for the entire show. So yeah, that's cool. Like, my dream is to one day hit the hour, so yeah, if you could help me out a little bit with that, that'd be cool. I know, like, I know that for, like, some reason, like, my upload schedule has always been bad, but my live stream schedule has been way worse than my upload schedule, unfortunately. Like, yeah. I don't think my upload schedule has been this bad for, like, since the start of my channel, when my upload schedule was, like, up and down. Like, you'd see, like, one day where I post, like, 6 videos, and the next day will be a day off. Then I take, like, a random break, and then come back and post 8 videos in a day. But then now it's just, like, post one video a day for a week, and then just take, like, a month-long break. Come back, do the same again, and then take another month-long break. So that's just been what's happening. I don't know if that's for anyone else, too, but, like, that's just me, to be honest. Oh, I dropped my pizza. Let's go. And I'm not touching the floor. 5-second rule does not exist. If anything touches the ground, it goes in the trash. That's for me. Any food touches the ground. I'm not, especially considering it landed on the cheese side. So, absolutely not. I'm not eating that. Like, that's crazy. But, like, no, I'm not eating that. I don't know if you would too. Like, if you guys were like, if like something like you dropped on the ground, would you like still eat it or no? I wouldn't. I wouldn't trust any floor that dog's walked on. Because who knows what a dog's done there like 3 years ago. So it's like, it's annoying when I drop food on the ground, but I clean that up pretty quickly. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else goes through the same struggle as I do. I do. I can speak for me at least. That I drop my food a lot because I have the most slippery hands in recorded history. So yeah. Alright. I'm gonna check for drinks. And there's nothing that interests me. Let's go. I'm just checking for drinks. It's like it's 10:50. I'm gonna keep this going for a while. Yeah, let's go back outside. Let's go back outside. This is gonna be an inside-outside stream too. It's crazy. Alright, let's do this. Ready to turn. Oh god, there's bugs coming in the house. Yay. Alright, there you go. Now we should be back outside. You better pray that some thunderstorm doesn't pop up out of nowhere. Alright, you're back. I'm gonna add you again. Hang on. Oh my god.
Hi.
What's up?
So you're doing an inside-outside stream?
Yeah, because it's like so hot inside, and like yeah, like even with the air conditioning set to 67 degrees, it's still not cooling down in there. Because like
It's simple, really. You just set your air conditioner to 0 degrees.
Oh, that would bring it down pretty quickly. But I have a bird, and I have a parakeet in there, and parakeets are tropical birds, so that would cool it down a little bit too fast. Maybe like 50 or 60 would be good, but like I can't like set the AC that low, or else like it'll like break because it's an older air conditioning. It can't be that low, so unfortunately, it is like very hard to work with air conditioning, especially in like a building with like the worst insulation in recorded history. So, yeah. I know I'm outside right now. It's crazy. But like,
So,
yeah,
yeah, I figured out Clipchamp was using a ton of space on my computer. 9 gigabytes.
Oh god.
That's like more space than any other program takes up. Somehow, an editing software takes up 9 gigabytes.
I mean, like my editing stuff, it's probably because like video files, like there's probably multiple video files that add up to the 9 gigabytes, but like I don't use Microsoft Clipchamp, so I use the paid video editing software. It costs like I believe like $80 or something like that. I got it for like my birthday, so like yeah, it was pretty cool. That's what I've been editing with since I don't know if you saw my stream highlights video, but that's what I've been editing with since.
My parents tried to get me an editing software for my birthday once.
Yeah, it probably didn't go well.
It was a disc. And my computer doesn't have a disc slot. So it was completely useless.
And my computer doesn't have a disc slot, but it has the space for a disc slot. So like I could probably buy a disc slot and put it in my computer at least. That's something I could probably do. Or at least attempt to do. I mean, like, my computer didn't even come with the USB drives in it. So we had to install those. So we literally had to, like, buy USB drive and install it into the computer. So there's a lot of wiring that has to go into that sort of stuff. That's crazy.
There's a freaking world's smallest Atari. Yep, a world's smallest Atari.
Out here we have the world's smallest mosquitoes, which annoy you to death out here. That's what we have outside. Oh my god, no matter how many clothes you wear outside, they still find a way to bite you. I hate mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes are pieces of garbage.
Yeah, I agree. And not only that, but certain breeds of mosquitoes, I think, carry malaria too. And malaria is a bad disease.
Like,
I don't want to get...
You think flies are bad? Then get a look at mosquitoes.
They carry diseases, and that's bad. I don't like diseases. I've already had to run in with some pretty terrible diseases. I don't need more.
Like, if you think flies are little annoying things, just look at mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and also, my mom got stung by some sort of hornet or something. We had my uncle come in and get rid of the nest, or at least the hornets in the nest. Apparently, it was some sort of white-faced type.
Oh, those guys don't only sting, they also bite. And it's even more painful when they bite. Bald-faced hornets, they're annoying to remove, and they have multiple nests on the farm. They're nowhere near the house, they're all the way up in the top fields, but like, when they build a nest, they sting and bite, and rip out parts of your skin, it's painful.
Where my situation of hornets was, like, where the I don't know why I said it in that very specific way, but like, where my hornets were was on my brother's old little like swing thing. It's like a blue plastic swing, one of those baby swings. So like you put the child in, and there's like this little thing.
Yeah, those things.
Of Little Tikes brand. And
I can see why there would probably be mosquitoes on there. I mean, not hornets. Mosquitoes, hornets. That's what I meant to say. I could see why. Like,
not to mention, it was like kind of tangled around the upper bars of the swing set, so like it was raised up, meaning there was quite a lot of space for them to build the nest. But aren't their nests like tiny or something? Because I didn't see like a big nest.
Their nests are typically tiny, but like if there's a lot of bees, then they'll have to build bigger nests. And
there must really not have been very many of the bees.
If they're bigger nests, then you have to call in like pest control and get them to kill them. I've discovered multiple in-ground yellow jacket nests, unfortunately.
Yellow jackets. We had those at like near my house one time, I think.
In-ground nests are the worst. I hate in-ground nests.
And guess who the yellow jackets targeted?
You, probably.
My mom.
Oh.
And I think one of them stung her. So it's not the first time she's been stung by some little rapscallion. I've been stung 3 dozen times by yellow jackets before in a row. It was not the least painful thing I've ever experienced, unfortunately. It was like, I don't remember how many exactly it was. It was like more than 25, but less than 40 yellow jackets in a row stung me. On my legs up to my shoulders. Oh, God. That is...
It was because of an in-ground nest. Like, in-ground nests are...
In-ground nest? These things are burrowing into the ground?
Yeah. It's like if you step on them, they're going to go back up and they're going to be really pissed at you. Like they're going to be so pissed. Like, those bees, when you step on their nest, they get really pissed and, like, it's so annoying.
So, you have to call do they, like, look like anthills, or...?
Sometimes you don't even see them. Sometimes there's like a tiny little hole in the dirt. Other times you'll see bees going in and out. That's how I discovered a yellow jacket nest before I stepped on it. That was the only time I discovered an in-ground nest and didn't get stung. And then also there's yellow jackets that like...
This is probably some very terrible advice, but just shove a massive pipe bomb into that hole. I don't care. If there's yellow jackets burrowing into the ground, just blow them up. I am sick and tired of yellow jackets. They should not exist. But that's animals that shouldn't exist.
Like, yeah, we have honeybees. Those are okay.
Honeybees are good. They don't actively seek to cause harm. They just exist.
I've been stung by a honeybee a lot because I've stepped on them before, and honeybees, like, if you step on them, like, it hurts for very, very little amount of time, and it's not that bad of a pain. And it kills the bee instantly. Like, but you do have to remove a stinger, so it's really annoying.
Like, honeybees, they're friendly. They don't really want to sting. But yellow jackets, wasps, hornets, just whatever these things are, they actively seek out to harm. They don't care whatever species you are, however old, big or small. They just sting. They don't care.
Similarly to that, like, recently one of my chickens, I don't know if it was like it's possible a bee stung her near her eye or something like that, but I doubt it. Like, she had like a really swollen up eye to the point where like it looked like one of her eyes, like she couldn't even see out of it, looked like. But then like I wake up the next day and it's perfectly clear again. I don't know if you've seen that. I know you have chickens, but I don't know if you've seen that.
I've never seen that happen before.
It's like an eye infection for chickens.
My chickens are mostly freeloaders. At least that's what my grandma calls them.
My chickens aren't freeloaders, except for the farm flock. Unless they're the ISA Browns or the Black Copper Marins, and they're not freeloaders. And if they're the Black Copper Marins, they're broody. They want to sit on the eggs all day, and they scream at you when you try to remove them.
My chickens have been eating their eggs.
We have a problem with one of our Black Copper Marins eating the eggs. But like, she's also overprotective of them when I try to remove them from under her, because we have to go out there constantly to remove the eggs.
Cannibalism.
Crazy. But then she's the one that shares around with the other chickens. It's annoying. Like, I'm out there, like, I see them eating an egg. I'm like, stop eating the damn egg, chickens. I'm trying to, we have to sell those, right? And you're deducting profits. And
Speaking of selling eggs, my mom tried to sell eggs once. She didn't end up getting to, but nobody ended up.
It takes a lot of chickens to make 1 dozen eggs. It takes a lot of chickens to make 1 dozen eggs. Like, to make 1 dozen eggs consistently, you need like at least 14 chickens or more.
I have 6 chickens, and they've been being a bunch of freeloaders.
How old are they?
I don't know, but they're definitely not chicks.
How long have you known? Like, what year do you know when like they started? Like what year do you know when you started?
Early 2022, I think.
Then they should 100% be laying eggs at this point. They're younger than my chickens, and apparently they're laying less eggs than my fully grown chickens that are actually 3 years old. And at 3, they typically stop laying eggs.
Yeah, that's. Why did my chickens just not give eggs? We give them a coop.
Could be the feed. I would recommend checking on the feed.
It's like all sorts of like stuff like mealworms. I think.
Yeah, mealworms.
Chicken scratch.
If there's like a lot of variety, then that might. Like, how many eggs are you getting every day from a flock of 6 chickens?
Barely any for some reason. They used to be very prominent egg layers. Now they only lay like 1 or 2 eggs a day.
You should expect to get at least 3 to 4 eggs a day with a chicken flock that big. Like with my 11 chickens over there, yeah, we used to have 12. I don't know if you heard about Lovey. Did you hear about the death of Lovey? Like literally, I don't know if you've seen Lovey before. Did you hear about the Lovey death a couple weeks ago?
I don't know who Lovey is or was.
He was like one of my like buff Warpingtons. If you look at my profile picture, not the profile picture that I'm using on stream, but like on YouTube, that profile picture is Lovey. She passed away on the 10th of June because of a red-tailed hawk, and there's not much you can do about them because they're protected under U.S. law.
Oh boy,
so you can't like go out there and try to remove them from the property. You have to get like professionals to come out and remove them from your property. Unfortunately.
So you want to know where we get all of our chicken supplies from? And
Tractor Supply.
Yep, Tractor Supply.
There's been a lot of complaints about Tractor Supply.
Literally everything.
There's been a lot of complaints about Tractor Supply recently. I don't know if you've noticed that, but like I've noticed a lot of people like making videos talking about how Tractor Supply is making chickens lay less eggs or something like that. I've seen multiple people cover that topic. I have not had that issue. Like we also buy the same types of treats and stuff for the chickens from the same store, but they're bumping up the prices. It's crazy. And people are like, "Oh, why is it so expensive?" Like, God, I wish they knew what inflation was. Like, seriously, the inflation is causing so much like money to like it's causing so much money to rise. And like, all right, that was not supposed to. I meant to say it's causing the money to rise on like basic products like chicken coops used to be like like $1,200. Now that same chicken coop would be like $1,700. Crazy.
I don't know whose funny idea it was to cause prices to go whee into the sky, but it's not funny. They might have thought it was funny at the time, but now they probably shouldn't be laughing.
I think it's like an economic issue. I don't know.
Pretty sure because our country's in so much debt
that possible.
They just.
So now we have to so now instead of spending $20 on a 50-pound bag of feed, we have to spend $50. That's $1 a pound of feed. And keep in mind, chickens can easily eat that amount of food in like 2 days, 3 days. So when you look at it.
Oh, and don't get me started on shrinkflation.
Oh God.
They shrink the product, raise the price. It's annoying. And I swear, when I find the people who do this kind of stuff, I am going to pummel them into the ground, kick them into space, and then throw them across 10 galaxies before they come back to Earth, and then I bury them.
Yeah, it's annoying.
That's how angry I get.
It's like, for some products it's not noticeable, and for others it's like extremely noticeable. That's one thing I've noticed, especially with like chicken products. Like, the price of chickens is going up really quickly. Like, originally, like, Buff Warpingtons were like $2 a chicken. Now they're like $5 a chicken. It's crazy. And if you think that was like the 1980s or something like that, that was only 2020. Crazy.
Oh, God. Prices.
Especially for basic things like chickens. Like, price.
Well, I mean, they are, an animal that died for some reason that you buy.
And don't get me started on purebred chickens. Those things are expensive, especially if you want I don't know if you guys have Easter eggers or not, but Easter egger chickens, they're $7.
Chickens that lay tons of eggs, or not tons of eggs, I mean colorful eggs. I mean,
yeah, blue, green eggs, and they have that cool little beard.
They have special Easter egg colors. Yeah, I don't have.
Those are $7 a chicken, and they have
we get pure white egg.
And they also have the beards on them too. They're pretty cool. However, if you want
chickens with beards, that's funny.
Just look up a picture of an Easter egg, you'll see what I'm talking about. And a purebred Americana is $80. The name of the purebred breed is Americana. You can get there's also this chicken that's completely black inside and outside.
Oh my freaking god! It has a beard.
Yep. These chickens buy some money. These chickens $5,000 per one chicken. Buy them some money, but depending on the breeder, you can get them as low as $50, or as high as $2,500 for a breeding pair or something like that. And these chickens are extremely costly too. They require a lot of work, and you have to build the best chicken coop if you want even a chance of them living. Because
I just bought I bought a chicken coop from Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
My family, we just
decided to buy
from. Basically, we purchased it there, and then they had to ship it to us.
Yeah. Did any predators break into it or something?
No, predators are not breaking into it. And last I checked, we have all 6 chickens.
Here we've lost a couple chickens due to foxes and hawks and stuff. But
we have a very small chicken run. We have and it's mostly in some metal fence material. Even on the roof. So nothing can get in or out. But apparently there was some way chickens could keep getting out, so we just piled a bunch of junk against the wall that they did keep coming out.
Yeah. It's annoying.
To help.
When chickens get out, it's really annoying because I remember before Chicken Burger died, I bet you 100% you know who Chicken Burger was.
Chicken Burger?
Yeah, when Chicken Burger died, she kept escaping before, she was escaping for weeks. I kept telling her, I picked her up and said, you're gonna get eaten one of these days, right? And
she got eaten.
The last thing I said to that chicken was when I put her back in the yard saying, one of these days, you're probably gonna get, picked up by a fox or bobcat or coyote or something like that, and there's nothing we can do about it because we'd be inside sleeping or something like that, or we'd be.
And let me guess,
somewhere.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, fox came through on Easter Sunday at about 1 p.m. and killed the chicken outside the run, grabbed it by the tail of all things, so it had a lot of fighting in it. There was a massive trail of feathers. I don't remember if I have a picture of it or not, but it was a lot of feathers. I'm convinced every feather on that chicken's body was ripped off while I was being moved.
Well, hey, at least you can make a nice pillow now.
I have the feathers inside. I picked up 20 or 30% of the feathers because obviously I'm going to keep that pet because that chicken was a pet. I've had that chicken since 2020, and I've raised that chicken from my hand. If I raise that chicken from my hand, I expect to at least get a couple years out of it. And it took a couple the hawk was the first reason why we lost our first chicken that was lost in a pet flock was because of a hawk attack. That was because they were in a really bad area. The hawk was there, and it was an area right behind the house. It was behind really everything. So, it's easy to access, but it's really hard to it's sort of annoying to get to. So we lost a hawk. So the hawk came in and killed Candlewick on June 29th, 2020. Then May 29th, 2022 with Sprinkles. I believe. Yeah, she died because of an infectious disease. Then,
chickens get diseases.
Yeah, bumblefoot. It's a disease. It's a disease or infection on the foot of a chicken. It's pretty common.
They call it bumblefoot.
It typically is about an 89% survival rate, but not that time. Not that time at all. And then we lost.
You really claimed your chicken.
And then we lost Chicken Burger to a fox on April 9th, which was Easter this year. And then we lost Lovey on June 10th. So whatever it is about the 9th of every month, like, I bet you, I remember...
Yeah, y'all think the 13th is cursed. Yeah, wait till you see the 9th.
And, like, we had, like...
Chicken dies every night.
We had, like, this issue back in, like, January where, like, the bobcat kept on taking our ducks and chickens. And it just so happened that, the day that What the Duck died... I mean, not What the Duck. What the Duck is alive. The Rowan, who was the duck I focused on a lot. Like, she was the duck that I put a lot of my time and energy into. She happened to go missing on January, I believe it was, January 29th. Yeah, 29th.
And let me guess, that was the last straw before something happened?
The bobcat just stopped coming after a while. Like, I saw it one more time carrying one of my silver-laced Wyandottes. And then after that, I don't know what happened to it. I don't want to jinx anything, because now that I say it's probably listened to every move we're now saying, I'm going to take its chickens tomorrow. But it was pretty respectful of the fence line, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. It didn't typically go in the yard. The chickens were the reason they died. The chickens, it was their fault. Like,
I bet the fox that killed Chicken Burger, I think is
Chicken Burger, it was her own fault, but, like, at the same time, the fox...
No, I feel like the fox that killed Chicken Burger probably thought that he entered a Popeyes.
Yeah. And then, I don't know... And then recently, I don't know if you heard that we got, like, brand new chicks back in, like, April. Like, we got, like, 26 new chicks. And then we lost our first chick the other night because we forgot to remove because they're in, like, a little hoop coop right now that's portable on wheels. We forgot to take one of the wheels off, and so the fox is able to lift up. Over. And unfortunately, the hoop coop is, like, maybe 90 pounds, 100 pounds. So it's something I can lift up myself. And if I can lift it up myself, the fox can probably also lift up a little bit of it. So it snuck under there, grabbed one of the chickens, and it was a death I'd rather not describe, but I'll describe it a little bit.
Let me guess, it was bloody.
Yep. There was a leg by the coop. And there were clumps of feathers everywhere, but the biggest clump of feathers, you know, like when a chicken dies, you'll see, like, a lot of feathers in one area. The biggest, I didn't discover that till, like, yesterday. It was way behind, and I know it was a fox because of the way everything was. It was sad. I don't like foxes. And if you want to, like, exterminate foxes, you have to wait till, like, a certain season, and we're nowhere near that season, unfortunately. So there's not much.
Maybe install some sort of electric fence.
Yeah, there's been a lot of times where I've just considered, like, you know, I'm going to buy a tsunami alert system, set it up, and do, like, motion detecting. So now I will scare off, like, foxes.
Install maximum security for your chickens.
Yeah.
Make the foxes pay. Make them pay for what they did to your chickens.
Yeah, the foxes are just ruthless, and the bobcat, at least he was like, you know, I'm going to scare these chickens out of the yard, because I'm not going to go in the yard, because if I do, I'm probably not going to leave the yard, because most, like, wild animals assume that, like, fenced-in areas are, like, protected. But with the foxes don't care.
We're going on this mission. We might not come back alive, but we got this. Let's go get our meal. And
yeah, the fox is just like, well, if a fox gets into your chicken yard, your chickens are turning into KFC right there. Doesn't matter how old they are. Because if you don't know something, the average chicken at KFC is, like, I don't know, like 2 months old, 3 months old. They're typically, like, at a younger age, because, like, these chickens are selectively bred, so that way they, like, gain weight quickly. And, like, if you leave them alive for longer than, like, 3 months, then they'll, like, break their legs, have heart attacks and stuff. We didn't meet chickens this year. Obviously, I didn't film the harvesting of them for very, very, very obvious reasons. I'm sorry, I'd rather stay up on YouTube without any age restrictions, but, like, yeah, that's what happened.
Age restrictions, am I right?
I think I've had one age restriction before. It was on a video where the audio quality happened to be bad. I was talking about chickens, and I was filming it on my old phone. Like, the audio quality wasn't the best. Like, it sounded like a little bit of an ear rape, sort of, if you know what I mean. Like, it was like really loud audio for my quality. And for a time period, before I caught on to the fact that the audio quality was poor, the damage had already been done, so I had to re-upload the video, and it was annoying. It annoyed me to no end, but I got it fixed, and it's up to this day. I think I uploaded it back in like May of 2022, so it's been a while, but it's up for you to see. You just have to do some scrolling because I don't remember which video it was.
So I got some sort of copyright claim on my video because some absolute buffoon, some absolute idiot flying on a rainbow magic carpet on Roblox catalog heaven was playing copyrighted music. This was before the Roblox audio update.
Then what like you could do?
To this day, I still hate the dude who decided to do that.
What I would recommend doing if you get like copyright claims is like you go to like YouTube Studio and you click like a filter, which brings you to like the list of copyrighted videos. You click on it and you click like you could do like multiple things. You could dispute it, or what I just do is like I mute the audio, and you can select it that way. It only mutes the song and not the audio, but it takes a little bit longer. And do you want to know how many copyright claims I currently have on my channel right now? Take a
10
guess.
million?
0.
0. Okay, cool.
On my other channel, 0. On all my channels, I think I have 1 on one channel.
So, want to hear something funny I found out?
What?
So, there's this Roblox game called Camping.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like this dramatic music stuff that like plays when you're getting like chased or something. Or when
and is it like copyrighted or something? Like,
yep, it's copyrighted. And it sounds like the most generic stock music ever.
Like, I found... Like when
it's copyrighted.
You know, like in Windows 10, there's like this like on Windows 10, there's like this like photos thing, and if you go to like the video section, you can like edit videos there. I used to use like audio there, and I would constantly receive copyright claims back in the good old days, like 2021, when I used that editor for like 4 months.
I love music, but like
some of it's copyrighted because some like
industry is just kind of stupid.
Like, yeah, I can understand why you're protecting some music with copyright, but other times you're just doing it to piss people off. You're not cool if you do that. Like, I'm sorry, but if you protect your music with copyright just to piss people off, sorry, that's not how it works. But there's
this thing called fair use, but nobody really cares about it because everyone loves being unfair.
Yeah. By the way,
say,
like,
it's a part of life. Maybe fairness should be a part of life.
This would be the perfect spot to plug in my music channel right now, but I'm on my phone, so I can't like plug it in. I make music, by the way. Yeah, it's copyright free. You see, I don't upload my things to any like I don't upload it to like UMG or SME or something like that. Those are like some of the bigger ones.
All music I upload is also copyright free.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
just make sure to give credit.
Yeah. On my videos, as long as you give credit, I'm not gonna have any major issues with it. And if you don't give credit, I'll just say, hey, give credit in the comments. That's all I do. All I ask is that you just like link back to the channel or something like that. Just like say like music is made by King Chicken, and leave an mention at King Chicken Music. That's all I ask. And my friend also does that too, Astroblast. He requests the same. So yeah, that's all you need to do. It's just like link back.
I'm tempted to just like go up to some big music producers and ask them to use their music in the video. So like
you'd have to get like a license for that or something. Typically it's like a license.
Yes, a license, because apparently we need licenses for everything now. You need a license to breathe.
At this point, like, yeah, you need to get a license, but like I'm sorry, like the only thing you need to
get a license to use this rubber ducky. Oh my god, you just used the rubber ducky. Bro. You're under arrest now because you didn't have a license.
Fees, I swear, like hidden fees. Annoying.
Hidden fees. I want to kick the inventor of hidden fees in the nuts. And then kick him in the nuts again. And then kick him in the nuts so hard he'll fly into space. And then across 10 million universes.
That would be
all the way back to Earth. And then kick him in the nuts again.
That sounds a little bit painful, not gonna lie.
It's designed to be painful.
Get off me, bug, bro. There's like some bugs that keep attacking me right now here, bro. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, but like bugs.
Better hope they're not skeeters.
They're not. They're like beetles. You know, like have you been outside and seen these like huge beetles? Like, you know, massive little beetles? Like they try to fly, but they crash into everything. Like these massive beetles.
I have seen beetles before.
And like they crash into everything. Like I don't know if it's like they're visually impaired or like
I'm pretty sure I have seen some sort of beetle. It's a big beetle. I've pretty sure I've seen some sort of big beetle in my yard before.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying.
I don't remember what kind of beetle, but
whatever it is, it crashes into everything and it's mad annoying. I'm sorry, but like, if that beetle is there, I'm telling it to either leave or I'm getting the fly swatter. Because like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get like
grab the beetle and just take him into the right direction.
It's not like that. It's like these beetles are just like huge little things. Like they fly and everything. Looks like they're like chickens. Like their wings are too small to support their weight or something like that. I don't know.
So essentially, the chickens of the bug species or whatever.
Yeah, the reason why chickens can't really fly, I think everyone's explained this before, is their body weight.
Because chickens are like too fat or
they
something.
Were like selectively bred for like specific traits. If you know what selective breeding is, it's like
where you like take some certain species of whatever you can breed.
Yeah, like you like get like
them, and then it's like
and then like apply like them over time. It like slowly applies, and like that's what they did for like chickens a while ago or something like that. That's at least what I read from like one source, and like they like made it so that way like chickens would be like a chicken. I think it'd have to be about like if the chicken wanted to fly, they would need to have a wingspan
like that because like I think they were bred like that so they couldn't get away easier. Because remember, chickens
it'd be really cool if like chickens could fly.
Laying, and 2,
like yes, they can flutter. I've seen them flutter before. They can jump. They can fly short distances. The longest recorded flight was 13 seconds. That's the longest chickens ever flied. But it covered 500 feet in that 13 seconds. So that's easy to. That's an easy way for the chicken to go from point A to point B. So yeah, pretty cool. Like yeah.
You know, chickens are interesting creatures.
Yeah, people say they're dumb, and I'm sorry, but if you say chickens are dumb, sorry, but I'm getting pinned up against the locker. Because like chickens are not that dumb. Like actually, they're pretty smart. Like I bet you've seen all those fact videos they post about chickens. Like chickens can understand 150 faces or something like that. And like I like use it with like my chickens. Like I'd be like, this chicken right here can understand 150 faces or something like that. You might have seen my shorts before. Like I say, like this chicken right here can understand 150 faces. This chicken right here can do X. This chicken can do Y.
So basically, you're pointing out that chickens aren't dumb.
Yeah, I think I've done like 6 or 7 chicken fact videos, and I think all of them have over 1,000 views. I mean, like I have 700,000 views across my entire channel, so like yeah, it's crazy. I just hit 700K like a week and a half ago or something like that. There's like a short period of time where like I would gain 100 subscribers every week. Now that takes a month or longer. Oh my god, but why are there some toads over there just...
I haven't really gotten as many subscribers as like I have.
It takes a lot of convincing.
Like as I've been getting in the past years.
Like what I do when I post my shorts is like I ask people somewhere in the video, somewhere that fits. Like I can't just say like right at the end of the video, like and subscribe. I have to say like, oh, and by the way, this chicken right here, this X, which is almost as cool as clicking subscribe. And then I try to add a loop, so it loops back to the beginning of the video. I don't know if you've seen shorts, like, this is how it goes, and then it, like, loops back to the beginning of the video. Like, they use certain wording choices in the script.
Oh, yeah, I think that's, like, a pretty cool thing where people are, like...
like, they use, like, scripts. I script some of my videos, like, I think maybe about 20% of my videos are scripted, and the other 80% are just me going outside and saying whatever I can. I'm just like, yo, what's up, guys? And then, like, I could go off a script or something.
So,
that's
like,
what I do, at least.
Did you know that?
Yeah, like
pretty
that.
Interesting. But, and then it's like, and then, you know, it repeats.
Yeah, that's pretty... It's definitely a really useful tool to know that.
So it's like an infinitely looping thing. It's funny.
Yeah, I like scripting my shorts. Unless, like, I'm filming something, like, that's, like, unless like I'm filming something that's happening like at the action, like, oh my god, guys, an asteroid's about to crash into that tree over there, then obviously it's not going to be scripted. Unless like I film the video, then put it into the editing software, then it would be scripted-ish. Like with my editing software, I like using like with my editing software, I used to like put captions in all my videos. I don't do that anymore. I don't know if you noticed that. Like there was like this time period where like I'd use captions in all my videos, and like now I don't do that. It's whatever.
So I feel like due to my recent Pizza Tower uploads, I've been getting more subscribers now because like people really enjoy Pizza Tower right now. So, you know, people are like, yes, this guy is uploading content on that game we like. Let's go subscribe to him. And then they subscribe, yada yada. They watch the videos, they're happy. This is the one time I'll actually play something that's trendy. Or like a trend, because it's something I enjoy, so like and if everyone else enjoys it, then you know, it's a win. But if I see something that I don't enjoy and I'm probably not going to hop on the trend of, then I'm not going to do it. Like but like this is like a win-win situation. I have seen a few other games that are like kind of trending. So I could try those too. So like, yeah. But basically, what's trending is what gets you the most subscribers, I guess. But like, I'm not gonna jump on weird random trends. I'm gonna jump on trends that I actually feel like are good to like be a part of.
Yeah, it takes a lot. Like, hopping on trends is like, it's hard to do it sometimes, especially if you have to implement it into your own style of content. Like for me, if I see a trend, I see what I can do if I can like sort of turn it into my style of content. And then we have like sort of that in-between zone between something that's completely unrelated to my channel and something that is. And then we have the shorts from November and December of 2022, which, like I said, we don't talk about those. Those are on that gray line. All my long video uploads are 100% in the green zone. My older videos from like 2021, some of them are in the red zone. Yeah. I like to keep everything above that gray line in between, like, yeah, this video is 100% related to the content I make here, and this video has like no correlation to anything I do whatsoever. And then that's when like we have like, I bet you've seen those shorts from like November and December of this year. Do you know what shorts I'm talking about? We don't talk about those. It's from like November and December of this year. All I gotta do is just click.
Is it good that I don't know about those?
Yes. I mean, like, yeah, they got views and all. And I thought they were cool for like the 4 weeks I did them. But like,
what were they?
So there's like this trend that was going on back in like June 2022. And it was like this trend where like these channels would like play like this song, and like they would like do like times when like life doesn't feel real, like on perfectly timed pictures and something like that. You know those? And like it would show like a series of 3 to 5 pictures that were either perfectly timed or had some form of correlation to what they were talking about. And then they would upload those and it would get views. I didn't do that back then because I didn't do shorts. And then that trend sort of peaked again in November. Like it got even bigger, November, December, and then it dropped off. And then I was like, yeah, I should start doing chicken shorts again. You know, those were pretty cool. And then I realized how badly I killed my channel after that point. And I was like, yeah, there's no return. Like that's how you kill a channel 101 right there. Like, yeah, it got a lot of views, but I didn't know what to do with those views, unfortunately. You see, when you get viral videos, you need to know what you're doing with your views. Like, if you're like, one day I'm going to get a viral video and I'm just going to sit back, relax, and watch my bank account fill up. I'm sorry, that's not going to be the case. You need to learn how to manage the amount of views you're getting, and I was doing it poorly back then. Nowadays, if I get views, I see how that could tie in, and I also look at a lot of graphs as well that show when the audience is like, nope, F you, and just leaves the video. And also where like other things occur as well, like which videos pull the most subscribers and the call to actions, if the call to actions worked based on the amount of subs I gain. I use analytics a lot. I'm sorry. I don't understand anything that I'm saying right now, but like I like to use metrics to see what I can improve on.
What would you do if you ate a pizza that was so spicy that everything you touched just died, like every living organism?
That was random, but like probably cry. So yeah.
I don't know what would happen. Drinking just a single bottle of milk Like a small bottle of milk could get rid of that effect.
I don't really like milk, so like, yeah, I'd probably stay in that effect for a while until I'm convinced to like drink like a tiny little bottle of milk.
But like, what if you could mix it with chocolate?
Yeah,
I don't know if it could be mixed with chocolate, but like,
I know.
Like, I don't know if it would work with chocolate milk, but
I know I'm crazy. I don't like milk, but I like milkshakes. I'm sorry, milkshakes just hit different. Like, well, milkshakes, like milk, hell no. But milkshakes, well, that's when we're starting to get to some interesting stuff.
I've drank just plain milk before. It's not that bad. I mean, sure, it does taste kind of weird, but it's not a taste that I'd say is horrible. Milk is just one of those like easily expiring foods. Like you could have it in your fridge for like a little while. Next thing you know, it's
expired. Yeah, my milk expires pretty quickly. And any milk product that's like dominantly milk expires also pretty quickly, but slower if there's other like ingredients to it. Like just like plain milk, you know, like farmer's cow milk, you know, stuff you get from like the store or something like that. Those milk types, they go bad, and I don't know, maybe like it takes about a week after you buy them. There has to be like a day where like there's like a certain date past where they can't sell the milk, and then it's like maybe like 3 or 4 days after that, then it like officially goes bad.
You know, I kind of want to know what they do with expired milk.
Probably dump it.
But
that's my guess.
How do they get rid of it? Will the whole world just flood with spoiled milk eventually?
I don't know.
What, turn into straight up cheese?
They might like do something like with the milk. I don't really work dairy, so I don't know. We don't do any dairy.
You're more of a person that works with poultry
and small animals. I work with basically like small animals. And also we're gonna get like beef cows as well, like maybe by like 2025.
Anyone want to hear a fact that will destroy their whole perception of rubber ducks?
I don't know.
They're not actually made of rubber. They're mostly made of plastic.
Oh, well, that just annoyed some ducks over on the pond over there. There's some ducks over on the pond over there, and like, yeah, they just went crazy the second you said that. Like, I'm not even joking. I can hear them. I don't know if the mic is picking up on like any background sound.
No, I can't hear them. So, I guess I must have angered the ducks.
Yeah.
I like ducks, though.
Yeah, I only have one duck. And, like, I hate to say I play favorites, but I prefer the Rowan over What the Duck, to be honest. Like, yeah, What the Duck's a good duck. She's pretty cool, but hate to play favorites, but the Rowan was a lot more friendlier, a lot more docile, a lot more tame, a lot more, friendly in general. Chill duck. But, the Bobcat comes in and does what it has to do. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, if it actually decided to snow this winter, none of that would have happened. But you know how this winter had to go. Because, there's, this massive, river, and, it knocked over the fence in that area. I thought we'd actually have, a revival by that point. But no. Back there was a muddy mess. There was fog. It was just a bad month for snow.
Honestly, I wish it snowed, but, the world is slowly turning into a ball of heat. And that's why the snow won't snow.
The snow will be really good. The only problem I have with snow is that it only looks pretty and it gets you off of school. Other than that, then there's car accidents, there's whiteout conditions, blizzards. Blizzards are pretty cool. But then, of course, there's content making for me, because, I gotta pick up the camera whenever there's snow. You know me. I gotta pick up the camera when a small event happens.
I love snow because it's just really cool stuff. Who knew just the tiny little chunks of ice, the tiniest stinking chunks of ice, become a massive blanket of just white snow.
Yeah, the only,
snow is really cool. And when it does snow, it barely does.
But, this winter, we would get snow, maybe, an inch of it. And then that storm would also happen to have a warm side attached to it. I don't know if you know, weather systems, the low pressure that carries the moisture that has the snow and the rain, has a warm and a cold side with fronts the cold front comes in first typically. That would bring the snow. And then the warm front would come in, and that would bring the rain. So we get an inch of snow and then an inch of rain. And if you don't know, an inch of snow is 1/10 of an inch of rain. So it did not take a lot to melt the snow. So it melted pretty quickly. That's the winter.
One thing I'm just realized, what if that El Nino thing, or whatever it's called, has something to do with the fact that we haven't been getting as much snow?
This winter was actually not El Nino. El Nino started recently. Like, what El Nino does is it brings, like, warmer air over there and warmer, like, it makes, like, I don't know if you've heard of, like, the jet stream before, but, like, the jet stream creates, like, a pattern which determines who gets the warm and the cold. The north side of the jet stream gets the cold, and the south side gets the warm, basically. And there's this pattern going on called the omega block, where, like, it's, like, I don't know if you've seen the Greek letter omega, but, like, it creates, like, that shape, and, like, the omega pattern, like, it starts in the south, like the southwest, Pacific Northwest. Those places are cool. The central, southern U.S. is warm, and then we're in the cool side. And that's the main pattern it creates. But this winter was La Nina.
Going a bit whack.
Yeah, La Nina winters are typically warmer and, like, wetter. El Nino winters typically are warm, but, like, they're not as warm as La Nina winters. So, like, these are typically the years where we get the most snow. So I won't be that surprised with this winter.
I
finally get honestly, the first 3-foot blizzard.
I wish there could just be another winter where we get snow.
I think the last good winter I remember.
A piece of my laptop just chipped off. A very tiny piece.
The last time I remember
that was broken for a while now. Just a little crack.
It's been a while since I remember getting actual snow. Like 2018 was the last time I remember getting an actual good snowstorm. In 2022 was a time when winter storms were set to be the biggest things that you've ever seen, and they were the smallest things you've ever seen. Like, I don't know if you remember back in, like, January 2022, there was this one snowstorm at the end of the month. They were like, it could be the biggest snowstorm of the decade, guys. Oh my God, it's going to be so big. There could be 3 feet of snow on the ground when you wake up, and 3 feet during the day. It was like 12 inches, 13 inches.
I would kill for 3 feet of 3 feet of snow this winter.
To be honest, like, I'd love snow, but, like, at the same time, yeah, if you're trying to drive in snow and you have to, like, plow, then that's not good. Especially if the storm I love overnight storms. Like, those are, like, the best storms. Like, you know, you're about to go to sleep, it starts snowing, so, like, you plug in, like, your AirPods or something like that, and you start, like, listening to calm music. And then you fall asleep and it's snowing out. You wake up and there's snow on the ground, like a lot of snow on the ground. It's still lightly snowing, so you know you can just go over, pick up some, you know, like go to the microwave, heat up some hot chocolate, you know.
Yes, that's a snow day I wish I could have, but you know, we're not getting that.
I prefer to have one.
So becoming a big fireball.
The night I love having snowstorms on are Thursday nights, because you know then we'd only have one day off of school, so you know like we don't have to end late. Because that's how it works. Or also a Sunday night. Those would also work because, you know, Mondays suck.
Sunday night or Thursday screw Monday.
Night. So, but like this year, all the storms happened to go. Like this year, almost every single storm happened on a Monday or a Tuesday. And like all the random snowstorms happened on a Saturday. That's all I remember. Because there wasn't a lot to remember.
You know like, what one of my biggest fears is
like
my laptop breaking.
If it's like a bad
fully breaking apart. I have dreams sometimes where
like it just like explodes or something.
No, my like the screen part of the laptop would disconnect from the keyboard part of the laptop, and it just like the wires would still be attached too, so it would still be functional. But like I would be like really sad because then I'd have to like get it repaired or something.
Yeah, then because your laptop just like imploded.
And I've already seen the first sign of damage on my laptop. A little piece of plastic chipping off on wherever the air comes out.
I like how I had a dream of Lovey literally dying the way that she did. Like I had a dream back in like April where like I had like this dream where like Lovey got like killed by like a hawk and there was nothing I could do about it but just watch. And, like, it happened on, like, a Saturday morning, 80 degrees, and it happened on the 10th. I just remember, I think it might have been, like, July 10th or something like that. or something. I don't remember. But every single detail, even down to like the minute details, were similar to that morning. Like I then went into the yard and mourned for a little bit and sat down, kneeled down in the yard, and like burnt chicken tender BCT comes over and becomes my love you for the day. Like, cleans off the seeds off of my pair of pants. And also happened to be that I was also wearing blue shorts that day. It was so specific. It felt so real. And then it happened. It was terrifying. How, like, down to the minute detail, it happened. So just remember, that can all happen. Even if it's not the way it, like, everything was, I'd say 90% of the stuff that happened in that dream happened that day. Like, I make a commentary channel style video on the chicken's death. Happened in my dream. Happened in real life. I don't know if I made like a little commentary style video. Like, important video. I'm gonna delete this video. I'm not gonna delete the video. With the video error thing that YouTube used to have. That's like the commentary style type video. That's what I did that one day. Like, yeah.
You want to know something that I found, that I find really cool?
Well,
the fact that both of our profile pictures have outlines on whatever character's in the image.
Yeah, the only thing though is that like the outline that I have on this one was made in Microsoft Paint. The ones that I have on my other profile pictures though are made in like Photoshop. The Photoshop ripoff.
Oh, wait. So this profile pic that you have was made in Paint, like normal Paint.
Yeah, like Microsoft.
Mine was made in Paint 3D.
Oh yeah, it was Paint 3D. I did make all my thumbnails up until about like August of last year in Paint 3D, and I stopped making them in Paint 3D because Paint 3D is kind of like annoying. So I switched over to a better.
I've gotten used to the controls of Paint 3D.
I switched over to Photopea, which is the online version of Photoshop, and it works like a charm. It works. Everything about it's pretty functional. It's all the features Photoshop has, but free, and you don't have to pay $60 a month for a license.
One thing I really love doing in Paint 3D is taking a sphere and just stretching it out all across the place.
I've done this. I've done that before. 100%.
And also like making it look like it's talking like a mouth, like, oh, hi. That's
I don't know if it's like crazy. Like Paint 3D is pretty cool. But like people have made like insane art in like Microsoft Paint 3D and stuff. It's crazy.
I just made the thinnest sphere. At this rate, it's not even a sphere, it's a toothpick. It's a freaking toothpick. Paint 3D toothpick confirmed.
I can't, it's been a while since I used Paint 3D. Like, I use Paint 3D because it has a simpler background remove feature than Photopea does have. Like, the remove background feature. Paint 3D. Have you seen that before?
Oh yeah, like the canvas stuff.
Yeah. You can remove a background from an image there. It's easy.
Uh-oh. Bro exited the stream. Well, it looks like I'm taking over the show for now. How y'all doing? Bro just exited the stream. You exited the stream for a second.
There's water on my phone.
I'm gonna share my screen for the art program that I use, my art program that I use now.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually pretty good at art now.
Yeah, I'm like.
So I'm gonna share my screen. Critta. All right, open the Critta view.
Oh wow, it actually works for one. No way.
It actually works. So like I can
Crazy.
just draw whatever random crap comes to my mind.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure crap is an acceptable word to say on YouTube, right?
Yeah, as long as it's not like the first like you can literally say like slurs as long as it's not like the first like.
So I'm gonna get my background.
I'm getting closer to monetization, so I'm gonna be careful what I say in the first 30 seconds. But after that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Don't worry, I didn't end it with the T. I just said first 3 letters of the word. Don't worry, I just said it to demonstrate.
So I'm gonna get a background of oregano.
Yeah,
just a random oregano image.
Oh my god, the fridge is so cool, bro. It's like 40-something degrees, bro. It's like not hot and humid.
It's oregano.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then I'll just draw. I don't know. I'll draw like a little. Little ground.
Mm.
Oh, I'm surprised how well it worked this time. like usually it would do some insane crap, like I don't know. It's like we have this little green round thing. I'm gonna. Why can't I see my freaking cursor?
Hang on. Someone's calling me. I'll be back in a second. Hang on.
So like I'll make some little grass. I cannot see my cursor on this for some reason. Critta, am I right? It's just what the software chooses to do. So then I'll like draw me, I guess. I'll start with the head first. So like, I'll make the. I don't really know how I should normally do the hairstyle. Let me just hide this. It's like, oh, you're streaming. Yeah, I know. Why would I forget that I'm streaming? So now I give myself the hair. Whoa. So I'll make the eyes. It's just a funny looking mouth. I'll fill in the eyes.
I was able to draw that good. Like, I can't. Like, I can't draw that good. Even if I tried. I mean, like in digital art, I can make like really cool art, but only with like 3 steps.
This is the way I represent myself, I guess. So yeah, this is my head, I guess. I'll just leave it at that. This is like oregano land. No, I'll give myself a body because why not?
Oh, God, I'm so glad I came back in. It started raining outside.
You know what? It's gonna be a stick figure body. I'm too lazy to draw my normal body like as I draw it, but. Why's my freaking cursor green? Me as a stick figure, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It looks stupid. And then, I'll draw stupid looking cloud. And get this. Another stupid looking cloud.
Yeah, cool. I mean, like, those clouds are better than the clouds I can draw.
And then, you know what? I'm just going to change oregano.png into a sky. Oregano sky.
Better than anything I can draw. Yeah. Like, that's 100% better than anything I could draw, to be honest.
Or just to make this easier for myself, I'll just take the brush.
Mm.
Turn oregano.jpg into sky.jpg.
Mm.
And let's change it to 76.
I have a lot of, like,
random... This is how I make a YouTube thumbnail.
Mm. Don't you just hate it when you try to download a PNG, but as it turns out, the image isn't actually a PNG. It's a WEDP. You know,
I hate it when they do that. But I have a little trick to make it not do that.
Yeah, like you have to like set like the image.
You manually you just add you have to, like, .png or .jpg to the end.
Yeah, it's annoying. But
it's easy. I'll give myself a little like tongue in here so it doesn't look like a black void.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't want my mouth looking like a black void. So I add a tongue. But yeah, usually my YouTube thumbnails will end up looking at least a bit better than this.
Yeah. Like, you made this in, like, what, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Like, we've been doing a stream for, like, an hour 52. So, like, yeah. It's crazy. It's been going on for a long time, actually.
So, yeah, this is my little picture.
Yeah. At this point, it's just about as long as my 2,000 subscriber stream. Like, it's almost as long as that.
10,000 subscriber number 2. I'll get myself a little party hat.
Definitely so.
Do party hats usually have this on top? I don't know. Like this. Is this a good party hat? I'm not sure. I'm dumb. I'll give it some little dots. Or I don't know, make it cheese or something. Cheese hat. Oh yeah, wait. I put it on the cloud layer instead, but that's okay. I'm wearing a piece of cheese on my head, even though it's supposed to be a party hat. It's the cheese party hat. Because we're celebrating cheese today. Because, I don't know. Why not? In fact, I might just upload a Pizza Tower S rank, or even possibly a P rank of Ancient Cheese. Because I've played that level a lot. I'm like a certified pro at it. At least I call myself an Ancient Cheese certified pro. I just love cheese.
I don't really play a lot of games, but my siblings play a lot of games, but not me. Like, the best you'll catch me on is like a Nintendo Wii or something like that. Like, that's the best you'll catch me on.
Bro, playing the Wii!
I'll play like Wii Sports or something like that. And see if my Wii Fitness age is in like 80. I just gotta pray when I do the Wii Fitness test that my age is not like 80.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
Not that one. That's worse. No one likes those. I'm talking about I'm talking about just like the Wii Fitness test in general. Like, it like determines like your fitness age or something like that. That's crazy.
Why can't I?
I've been 80 multiple times.
What happened to the background? Oh wait, oregano. The oregano layer is still here. All right, there we go. I might just turn the background to lighter color. It's this garbage thumbnail I made.
I think I'll probably keep the stream going for like 2 hours.
But I'll open some of my old thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna exit that. I'm not gonna save that. We got the freezerator thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
This too much mayo. Yeah. I just take the background straight from the Pizza Tower wiki, slap it here. I also take the logo, and I fluff around, add all this stuff. This wasn't actually designed with the intent to look like a mouth until I realized, hey, this actually looks pretty cool. It looks like a mouth, like a scary monster mouth.
I mean, if the Photoshop on that picture is on point, like it's actually better than anything I've done.
And then we have the "Don't Make a Sound" thumbnail. Is the mushroom monster.
None of these thumbnails like up on like your channel or no?
This man is a mushroom, and also a robot. And I'm over here just like, what the? A mushroom monster over here chasing me, and we got the logo for the level.
Are any of those thumbnails on any of your videos or no?
This is how far out I can zoom. I also have some miscellaneous. So I actually made 2 more stuff, like 2 more things based off of the refrigerator level from Pizza Tower, like this one. I'm on a quest to find the soda ball, and that's like I recreated this essentially. Yeah, it's a soda ball.
Yeah.
The shading is a little whack. I feel like this would have to be white and the rest would have to be blue, but I'm horrendous at shading. But I thankfully did fix that in the freezer thumbnail. Thankfully. This is supposed to be like the shine on the crystals. And in the first level background of the level, because this is like the second level background, or I guess actually the third background of the level, because there's technically a second. But in the first background, some of the spikes aren't actually pointy. Some of them are more rounded. It's kind of like a faithful recreation of how the environment would look, kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty good at art.
I'm gonna make a milkshake on stream. I don't care. I'm making a milkshake.
Bro, better make a milkshake.
Hold on, do I have the amount of ice cream that I need for a milkshake? That should be enough.
Nah, bro, go into the refrigerator.
We're
going into the refrigerator level. Yep.
Alright, good. We have milk. Thank God. I hate it when a milk make the.
So, yeah, I'm thinking for my next video, I'm going to make. I'm gonna play the ancient cheese level. So maybe once we're done with this stream.
Do you have any plans starting a chicken channel like I do, sort of, or no? Or any YouTube shorts at all with chickens in them or something? Because I have
honestly, I think you should make YouTube shorts with chickens in them.
I do a lot of shorts with chickens in them.
I think people would like the short chickens in them.
I mean, they get fewer likes and more dislikes on them, but I don't really.
Because I have some friends that like chickens, a few other friends that like chickens, so they might like your videos.
Yeah, I just go full on with chickens and gardening because chickens gardening is pretty cool topics, There's a lot of people that want to know how to raise chickens. Some people that don't like me in real life say oh, your channel will never succeed. 3 people care about chickens. Oh, what the hell? We all know there's more people. There's more than 3 people that own chickens. There's a big audience for chickens, actually. I've done some research, and there's about 800,000 people that search just this term chickens every month. On average, just crazy.
It's a Tower wiki. so I can get one of the backgrounds for ancient cheese. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to find since it's like the 3rd level in the game.
Alright, let's make this milkshake.
And apparently, its S rank requirement is 17,000 points.
Alright, good. We got a spoon.
Alright, ancient cheese has to be one of my favorite levels in Pizza Tower, but my true favorite has to be Shorthair.
Because my
and the backgrounds of this level. Oh no. This thing is an absolute mess.
We got some ice cream. We're making a milkshake right now on screen right now. Crazy.
So I guess I'm gonna have to make the background manually. So I'm gonna just cobble together the random assets that I find. So I'm gonna get background ruined cheese 3. It saves as a web file, so what I'm gonna do is just ruined cheese bg.png, and it saves as a PNG. We're gonna get cheese. I'm gonna name this one cheesy.png. And then we're gonna save this one as ruined cheese rocks.png. Then we're gonna go into Krita. Oh wait, before I forget, I gotta get the level title and the achievement part.
Yeah, I'm making a milkshake right now.
Activate the Pizza Tower wiki again on fandom. Levels. Ancient cheese. Yes. Oh, and it's yellow this time. The words.
There we go. This is splendid. I'm gonna actually blend it up. Yeah. I'll blend it.
He's named up PNG. And then I'm going to share my screen.
Yes, sir.
Specifically,
Krita.
Alright, I'm sharing my screen for the Krita.
I'm making a milkshake right now. Milkshake is not completed. I'm going to turn on my camera for a quick second.
Official Nerf food.
This is the milkshake right here. I made it myself. It's crazy.
Guess what a Nerf foop is?
I don't want to know.
It's a Nerf basketball set. And there's a world's smallest version of it. Same with a Nerf football, like American football. I don't know where it is though, but I got one. Also, yeah, I'm sharing my screen just so you know. So like,
oh, there it is.
Show it to the viewers.
There it is.
Thanks.
It took a while. I couldn't find it.
Okay, it's being here. So I'm going to get the assets that I need. So first, ruined cheese background. Insert as new layer. And then we're gonna stretch it out. Oh, that's too stretched. It's too stretched. It looks kind of like poop in terms of quality. Let's get the ruined cheese rocks. Again, it's a PNG, not a stupid JPEG. Well, not JPEG. Web. Then let's insert this. The new ancient cheese level looking great. And then we're gonna gonna insert cheese name. We're gonna put it in the bottom right. And then we kind of merge with layer below. Merge with layer below. Then move paint layer 1 to here. Oh, this is looking like crusty images. I love it.
What software is that?
It's somehow ending up looking a lot crustier than freaking freezer background. But hey, maybe adding some extra paint stuffs is good.
Are you echoing or something? I think I just heard it.
Since the architecture of this level is all blocky and stuff, it's that kind of ancient ruin vibe going on. And I'm gonna add like a little part where there's like a rat between here. One of those like rats from Pizza Tower. It's like funny rat, which is like it's called Stupid Rat in the game. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Yeah, they call it Stupid Rat. It's very funny. I guess I'll make this purple. Then I'll add some like cheese blocks connecting here and here. And I'm gonna make it look kind of 3D. So like, I'm gonna make each piece an individual block. And like the cheese block mechanic is essentially, if you stand on them, they like if you even like walk across them, they crumble kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of like the crumbling tiles from Run 3, but except these regenerate. I'll add like some little cheese holes. Let's fill all these in. Let's just add a singular hole on this one. And we're gonna make a really big hole here and a tiny hole here. Then we're gonna get a cheesy color, preferably from the background, because we want to match the color scheme as best as we can. Oh, something didn't go too well with that one because the line is incomplete. Let's grab this again and bloop. It's done in terms of that. I'm gonna make one of those little spawner things that spawns bombs. There are these like little spawner pads that kind of spawn a bomb or an enemy or whatever the heck. I'm pretty sure it's like a